All right. Well, hello again, guys. Mrs. Baskerville here, and I am here with Miss Newman. Let's see. So, our last lesson we did, Miss Newman taught us about being mindful. And another really important part about being mindful is using I feel statements, which we've gone over a lot at Canyon Lake. Oh, of course, I start talking, and then all my animals come and say hi. They all start playing. A bunch of stinkers. So being mindful and making I feel statements when things aren't going maybe quite as you had planned. We've done a lot of lessons about that so far, things that are in and outside of your control, how to be mindful and how we can handle those things. I feel statements are another great way to do that. So we've talked about I feel statements before. No, my puppy just won't leave me alone all of a sudden. So there's three main parts to making an I feel statement. And when we're feeling frustrated and we're feeling mad, we can't just say, I feel mad. Do they really understand maybe why you feel mad? So Miss Newman, if we were talking and I just said, well, I feel angry now, would you really know what's going on now?
I wouldn't know what was really making you feel angry.
Yeah. So Miss Newman can't read my mind. I can't read your mind, right? So we need a few more things of that. When we're making an I feel when we're making an I feel statement, there's three parts. So I'm gonna see if I can show you guys these. So if you can see, kind of see those. So the first part, I feel, and then blank. How do you feel? Number two, because. So why do you feel that way? And then the third one is, and what I need now. Sorry, you guys, I just noticed like my Band-Aid on my finger. So there's the three parts. I feel, because, and what I need. So Miss Newman, if we're having a fight, so I'm gonna give you guys a scenario here. So let's say Miss Newman and I are sisters and we're stuck at home, right? During the quarantine, we can't leave each other. You know what? And I know being stuck at home sometimes we start getting a little more irritable, maybe angry with each other because we can't leave each other. Like we're together all the time. So we're gonna pretend Miss Newman and I are sisters. And in our control video that I did in our very, very first lesson, we talked about some students, a brother and a sister who were fighting over an iPad. So we're gonna do that same scenario, except we're gonna do Miss Newman and I are sisters, and maybe we're fighting over the iPad. All right, so imagine we're at home and I'm playing on the iPad. Maybe I just started a brand new game, or maybe I'm working on a math game, and my sister, Miss Newman, comes over and she says, it's my turn, and she takes the iPad away, right? I bet we've all been in those shoes or had that happen to us at some point, right? You know what? I'm pretty sure I did that to my sister back in the day.
Pretty sure I probably did that to my brother too.
I bet we did that together we did that to each other all the time. So Miss Newman now has my iPad, or my sister has my iPad, and I'm getting upset because I had just started this game and I was working really hard on it, and I'm starting to get angry. So there's two things we can do. Remember, in our control, we have that choice. Our first thing, remember, we can get angry. We can slap the iPad out of her hands or take it back and yell at her. Or maybe we can make an I feel statement so she knows how I feel. So which one do you think is going to end in tears?
I would probably say if you came and grabbed the iPad back out of my hands would probably make me end in tears. I'd probably be pretty upset then too.
And then I'm upset, and now you're upset. So that probably is not going to help us. But maybe if we make an I feel statement, we can come up with a solution together. So I'm going to make my I feel statement. So I need to think about how I feel, why, and what I need. So I'm going to tell my sister, you know what? I feel angry when you take the iPad out of my hands because I was working on something and now it didn't save. And that makes me feel angry and sad. And what I need from you is to ask me to use the iPad before you take it out of my hands. So what do you think, Ms. Newman? How would you respond to that?
I think I would say, well, I feel that you had the iPad for a really long time, and because you did, I haven't been able to work on any of my stuff. So maybe what I need from you is we need to work out a better schedule of how we share the iPad so we don't make each other upset.
Oh, fair enough. So now we know how each other feels in that situation. So she knows that I feel angry because she took it out of my hands, but I know that she has stuff that she needs to work on too, and maybe I don't need to be playing games right now. She needs to do her work. So now we know how each other feels and we can make a compromise together. Now, does it always go that smoothly? No. But if we're being mindful, like Miss Newman was talking about, then we're being receptive and we're thinking about each other's needs and not just our own needs. You know what? I have a hard time with that too because, sometimes when I want something, I want it now. You ever feel that way, Miss Newman?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that way a lot sometimes.
We do feel that way too. But we are sisters and we're working together, we're living under the same roof, and we might be kind of in the same house for a while, and we need to figure out how to get along. And you can make I feel statements with your siblings and your cousins or your friends, or your parents. You can make them with anybody, but it's important to remember to be kind when we make I feel statements, because what if we make an unkind I feel statement? Does that really help? Probably not, right?
Probably would make me feel worse.
Yeah, yep. So we need to say, I feel because, and then what I need. So, but it needs to be a realistic what I need too. Like if I feel angry because I don't have $1,000,000 and what I need is for somebody to give me $1,000,000, is that obtainable? Probably not. That would be awesome, but it's not obtainable, right? So instead, I could say, I feel angry because I don't have $1,000,000, and what I need to do is I need to do my schoolwork and I need to get a good job where I can earn some money, right? So there's different things, again, that are in our control that we are being mindful of. But today, I hope you guys just practice making I feel statements, because we can't read each other's minds. And I bet your family members want to know how you feel, but we need to tell them in a respectful, calm way, right? So, Ms. Newman, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so. I think that's a great reminder for us to use I feel statements, especially when we're
Yep.
at home a lot right now.
Yep. So, before we explode and start getting mad at each other, let's try I feel statements first. And that'll help us calm down before we explode and say something that we might regret later. Been there, done that. It's not fun for anybody involved. So let's practice that this week, making I feel statements. And I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. I miss you guys. I wish I was doing lessons with you in the classroom, but hopefully soon, or next year, hopefully we'll get back to normal. So I miss you guys, and I guess we'll talk to you later. All right, see you, Miss.
Bye.